Greg a big hand. Him and Kelvin. And all the workers for the mental health, human rights reform group. You know, they're doing a great job. And that's what it's all about, people. This is about human rights. You know, having appropriate shelter apparently is a human right. Not that this demonic, racist, vile, sexist, racist organisation here behind us represents. You know, this land is the home of the original people. You know, good luck asking these people to recognise your human rights. You'll be waiting a long time. They're not going to do it, people. They're disgusting. This country lives on the proceeds of crime. Namely, genocide, all premeditated. What can't we see? Our people lived in concentration camps in this state for generations. Now, we've got some pretty serious human rights issues we want to bring up with these people, but they're not interested. They're a corporate organisation. They're a money-making entity. That's what they are, and that's what they were when they first got here. Australia was invaded with the corporate wealth of Britain at the time, and they supported the military attack on this continent. That's how it was got, people. It all started pretty badly. There's no treaty in this country. Now, what is exactly the legal foundation of this racist, demonic place behind me? What exactly is it? And everybody else in the country as well. Without a treaty, it's illegal. And without consent, it's rape. We all know this, don't we? This is what this place is premised on. You know, when are we all going to wake up, people? You know, if you recognise the human rights of the original people of this land, this whole country would change fundamentally. It's built on lies, deceit, propaganda, indoctrination. Legal fiction means they haven't got jurisdiction. You go to their courts and ask the question, where do you get the right to make laws for the original people of this land, or even for this land? The court falls apart. It's time to stand up. Now they're going to screw you like they screwed the Aboriginal people. Now, there used to be economics around screwing the Aboriginal people and ripping off their land. Well, they've done all that. But the capitalist system needs somebody to exploit. That's the poor white fellas now. Now, we've lived with no human rights. Our people were quite happy in this country before it was colonised, right? Very healthy people. We didn't need white fellas to come over here and manage our royalties, our heritage, our culture, while we language and die here. And you've all gone along for a ride, people. You support this legislation. Support these lawmakers, do we? Do we? You vote for them. You pay taxes to them. As far as I'm concerned, these people are terrorists. They're genocidists. They're destroying the environment. Am I wrong? Australia's, Victoria in particular, the first one to constitute on the basis of terra nullius. The idea that it was empty. This is the place here, not on Mer Island, a Melanesian island near New Guinea. Here, where that crime was committed first. And we're talking about occupation, people, and recognising people's human rights. Is that what we're talking about here? Yes. Well, why don't you recognise the real law of the land? White man's law is based on Admiralty law, the law of the sea. We know this, don't we? Yes. It remains that way until you've got a treaty. But in the meantime, recognise the law of the land. Get off the boat. Step through our customs. There's freedom there. We're not answerable to them. They're just oppressors. we've got is through material force at all material times in this country. Always. Until you see a treaty, nothing's going to change. Not for no human rights anyway. You know, have a look at the condition of Aboriginal people living in this country in the housing. It's chronically bad. And if you've got bad housing, how do you go to school? How are you healthy? How do you develop if you haven't got security of tenure, people? Security of tenure. That's what we're talking about. And the original people of this country haven't got that. You know, tell these people that they haven't got jurisdiction. Take their numbers. They're causing us mental harm. Back off, imbecile. And you're only protecting the rich. That's what these people do. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to everyone who came out today. It's such a hot day. Good on yous. You know, don't worry about who's not here. Worry about who is. Because this is enough people to take on them imbeciles behind us.
Thanks so much, Rob. Just an absolute warrior for everybody's causes. Thank you, Rob. We're just going to, I did forget to say something, and certainly it was about Victoria Police, and I did miss it out. And it's something we are also demanding a Royal Commission into Victoria Police. Victoria Police have shot more people than every other state and territory in Australia combined. Yes, and who can forget their efforts in shooting young Tyler Cassidy, big Ben in the Collingwood State Court. Within 34 seconds of meeting Tyler Cassidy, they hit him with they pepper sprayed him, hit it 5-10 shots and hit him with 8. There's 37 years of uninterrupted corruption for Victoria Police since the Beach Inquiry in 1975. That's 37 years of uninterrupted corruption. Fuck off.